Hey, Gary Baker here with PublisherReport.com. In this quick video, I want to keep talking about how to run Amazon ads to promote your self-published paperback book. And I want to do that by taking a look at the ad we've been working on and see where we are now stat-wise, and then talk a little bit more about strategy as we move forward with this ad to see if we can make it successful. So let's hop on the computer and take a look at where we were and where we're at and where we're headed. So here we are on the computer, and I wanted to show this because on August 30th, 2020, this is where we left off on this ad right here. You can see it had 104 impressions. We raised that budget to $2 a day, and we also increased the per click ad spend, meaning that we are telling Amazon that we're willing to spend $2 a day and a certain amount on each click to try to get more data. Because we talked about getting to 1,000 impressions to really see if the ad was going to work for us or not. So that's what we're working on. That's what we're building towards. Again, this ad was created and ran on August 23rd. Then we did this edit on August 30th, 2020. Now today is September 6th, 2020. Because as of right now on this channel, I do a video every Sunday because that's when I actually work on all things self-publishing and low content in my business. I call it Sunday Fun Day. And I really enjoy talking about this and looking at it and really trying to make it work and grow this as a part of my online business. I actually consider this a side hustle, but I do love it and I enjoy it, and that's why I'm here talking about it with you today. So we're just going to continue this, and we're going to look at where we are with this ad right now. Again, this ad started August 23rd. As you can see right there, no end date. We did up our budget, and you can see we've spent 20 cents. But we still only have a total of 759 impressions. We're going for that 1,000 impression range. And you can see here we did get one click and we spent 20 cents on that click, and we did not make any sales. But we also know from the other video, of course I'll leave a card up here in the right hand corner to that video as well, that now we can actually see some search terms or a search term from the one thing that we paid for, and we got that click. So we actually earned a little bit of data here. So we spent 20 cents, we didn't get a sale, but we got a little bit of data, and that's really what we're doing, because remember, we're running an automatic targeting ad, which is just one of the types of ads that we can run. And towards the end of the video, I'm gonna show you the complete strategy that Amazon has given us to build a successful campaign and to really target and really narrow down and focus our ads. So we're going to cover that. But right now, I just want to focus on this robot activity books. And we paid 20 cents for that click, but does it really make sense for our book? Of course, as a reminder, we're talking about this book right here, which is a children's book. It's about counting, and it's about counting using robots. So does robot activity books really apply to this? Now, somebody saw this, and they saw our ad, which is basically just showing the front of the book, and it has a little description, and they thought robot activity books looks kind of cool, and they clicked on it, but they didn't purchase it. Let's take a look at robot activity books keyword and see what shows up when we actually search for that on Amazon. All right, so here we are on Amazon. We'll go ahead, type in robot activity books, and take a quick look and see what comes up. As you can see, there's a sponsored ad, color by numbers robots, math activity book for kids. So this might be a relevant keyword that we want to keep, and it only costs us 20 cents for the click, but something after they clicked didn't appeal to them about this book. Of course, we can take a look at that and we can work on that, but we need more data again. We only have one click, so I wouldn't go changing a bunch of things based off of one click and less than 1,000 impressions. But again, robot activity book, robot coloring book are the sponsored ones, but the ones that show up right here, Robots Activity Book, Dover Little Awards, National Geographics, there's the coloring book again. But you can see these activity books, they sort of have the same appeal as the book that we created. Now, this is a counting book, so there's not a bunch of activities in this. So maybe when they were looking for an activity book, they were looking for more than just counting. So it's something to think about, and it's something that we're doing at this stage where we're just gathering data to see if we can actually use Amazon ads to make sales and do it with a positive return on our investment. So there we go. That's the data that we have right now. And of course, we go back to our ad. Again, you can see we only spent 20 cents and we have 761 impressions. So again, we're still telling Amazon $2 a day, give us more data. Again, we should probably adjust the targeting for our ad to take a look at how much we're spending, and if we want to get this up a little bit further, we probably need to increase that right there to higher than 20 cents. So you can see here for automatic targeting, close match, loose match, our suggested bids again, $1.09.59. So let's just go ahead, because we said we're going to spend $2 a day. Let's just go ahead and bump this up and say, yeah, we'll spend $1.09, we'll spend 59 cents. Amazon, spend that money, show us what, based upon our metadata, the keywords we added, our description, our title, what other keywords that we can get clicks on that may result in sales, and then let's go from there. So I applied those, so now I'm saying I'm going to bid $1.09, I'm going to bid 50 cents, but I'm still focused in on not spending over $2 a day. Now let's take a look at close match and loose match and define those a little further so we have some more information on that, because at this stage, all we're doing is targeting and getting more information and really starting to learn how Amazon ads work. So let's really dig in and find out some more about this information, because at the end of the day, spending money is great to get data, but let's make sure that we understand that data we're getting and we don't spend any more money than we need to. So the first thing I want to do is talk about these keyword match types, and this is an article from Effective Spin, and you can see here keyword match types, broad match types, phrase match, exact match, and of course they mentioned negative words, but the point that I want to focus on here is the examples. Keyword example for broad match is beard oil. Search query match, serum for beards online. So you can see that's a very broad match for beard oil, serum for beards online, oil, serum, beard oil, serum for beards. You can see that that's a very broad match, meaning synonyms and also a phrase. But then you actually get into phrase match where you say beard comb, then it's only going to search or respond, or you're going to get a result based upon new beard comb for sale. So again, not beard brush, right? Beard comb, new beard comb for sale, which is a phrase match, which is different than a broad match, which is serum oil, serum for beards, beard oil. Then down here you have the exact match, which makes sense. You say beard oil, you only get a result for beard oil, meaning it's an exact match. So again, that goes back here, close match, loose match, and you get into the ideas of what you're focused on here, phrase, exact, and broad. It's a good article, and it explains exactly what we're talking about, so I think we understand that. So moving forward, we want to talk about getting into our campaign settings. And then when you're in your campaign settings, you see all the details here. Of course, our default bid is 25 cents, and we're saying dynamic bid is bid down. In this case, let's go ahead and let's just raise this as well to tell Amazon that we'll go up to 50 cents on default bid, just across the board on any bid that seems like it's a close match or a broad match, a phrase match, or an exact match. So we'll go back and we'll look at our ad again. And again, we're doing sponsored products, automatic targeting. Again, we started this ad on August 23rd and we're spending $2 a day. So let's look at some more strategy and really dig into this concept. And over at WordStream, Online Advertising Made Easy, here is how they say you should build out your structure. And of course, we haven't dug this deep yet. We're just using a single ad with automatic targeting. So we have our AdWords account. We have a single campaign. We did not create an ad group, but we are doing keywords, but we're letting Amazon pick those keywords for us. But here they're talking about actual strategy, multiple campaigns, multiple ad groups, multiple keywords, multiple ads. This is something that we'll discover as we move forward, and we'll think about how this works when we're talking about running simple ads for books to promote simple books versus if you're thinking about real e-commerce or FBA, something like that. We're going to try to keep this as simple as possible. So then I went to advertising.amazon.com, looked up some help for optimizing campaigns, looked at targeting for keywords, how to add new keywords, keyword and product targeting, keyword targeting best practices, and I just want to share some of this with you. Of course, I'll share all these links in the description. Keywords, your keywords, word combinations, and phrases used to match your ads with search terms that shoppers are using to find products. Of course, we see here negative keywords, which we did use in our ad. Of course, we'll take a look at those. We did use negative keyword targeting for adult coloring books and free. We could probably add some more there as well. And then it talks about sponsored product. Amazon matches your keywords to a customer search term to display ads for the products you advertise. And then you get into sponsored brands. Of course, these are a different type of advertisement than what we're running currently. So we'll move on and we'll actually look at keyword and product targeting. Here, you're talking about keyword targeting, how it allows us to choose keywords to show your products and customer searches and detail pages. For Kindle Direct Publishing, and this is what I want to zoom in on here. For Kindle Direct Publishing or KDP authors and book vendors, we recommend to initially choose a range of keywords from broad to specific in your campaigns. Of course, now we're using automatic targeting. We're letting, again, Amazon pick our keywords based upon our metadata that we entered. But what they're recommending here is for Kindle or KDP authors and book vendors, we recommend to initially choose a range of keywords from broad to specific in your campaign. Choose broad terms describing your book and overall category. Example, ebook sellers, great authors, relevant genres, women authors, classics. Then they have a PDF right here, which I'm going to show you. And again, I'm going to link to this in the description so you can get an idea of exactly what I'm going to be doing and what we're going to be looking at in the next video, which is right here, Secrets to a Successful Keyword Strategy. How to launch, optimize your keyword strategy for more book sales, select the right keywords. There are 5 keyword types to consider, which range from broad to specific. It's important to initially select words from all types and then optimize according to performance. So they're using the example here from Wuthering Heights as an example, and they're talking about general keywords, competitive keywords, relevant niche genres, author or publisher, and title-specific keywords. And you can see the example right here goes down to something like Heathcliff with an actual ASN number. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to take this strategy, we're going to redevelop our ads, we're going to come back, we're going to let this ad keep running, but we're going to use the data that we looked at in this ad, or we're going to wait for more data in this ad to keep looking at that. But we're also going to use this strategy right here to select the right keywords. We're going to use a tool called Publisher Rocket to see if that will help in our keyword research. And I'm going to show you that in the next video. But we're going to break this down to general, competitive, relevant niche genres, author or publisher, and title specific to really see what we can do for the right price to advertise this book right here to see if advertising can make us some money with this simple children's paperback book that we self-published. So if you're enjoying this series, give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment, let me know what you think about the strategy or any other questions that you have about what it is I'm doing here, and I'll be sure to answer those questions in the comments. Don't forget, typewriter here on the end screen, click that typewriter, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content just like the videos you see here on the end screen. Click those, keep learning, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.